Hey Jacqueline, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Today I spoke with Sabrina, who thought you might be interested in this free video we're about to show you. Today we're going to go over a few tips that you guys can apply right away, and it will help with your online presence and getting more of those organic leads. It is important to note that 70% of your organic leads do come from your website. So it is going to be really important your website be properly optimized so you can capture those leads. So as you can see, we're on your website. It does look nice, like it was professionally designed. But I do notice some big issues that were missed. Things that are missed that should have been in your website. So although the pictures are nice, um, your images are not optimized. This should be optimized with your keywords. You don't have any content throughout your website. So Google does not rank a website based on appearance. It's based on content. You need a ton of content. The more content you have, the better. Google wants a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content on your homepage alone, focused around your local buyer intent keywords. So that's going to be the keywords people would actively be searching for the services you offer in your community. So you definitely need to add content, not just on your homepage, but throughout your entire website. I noticed that you don't have service pages. You have one general page with minimal information. So in order to capture the keywords, you have to have that content, and every service you have should have their own page with their own unique content and keywords, so you can be found for each of those services. And then if you're offering services outside of Auburn and in Seattle and the surrounding area, you really should have a separate page for every service area that you service so you can be found in each of those areas. You need 150 words of content for every keyword that you're going to target. And Google has little robots called crawlers that go and index these pages, trying to pull keywords so they can rank you for those and put you in front of customers. When we look at your top competitor, we have Washington Water Damage. Now, as you can see, they have separate pages for every type of service they offer. And yes, they do offer more services than you guys do, but kind of get the point of how important that is. And you can see that they also have separate pages for each of their service areas, which is allowing them to rank in every one of those towns and cities for their services. They have content throughout. They have interlinking between pages. All of these aspects and components are key to having a website built and allowing you to be found. Website by itself will not get you found. It does need to be supported by SEO. But in order to beat any of your competitors, including this one, you're going to need a lot more content, and you're going to need to dial in that keyword strategy. And then you're going to have to support it by proper SEO. So now, if we look over here, we can see you have a rating of a 2 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google does not trust your website, which is 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. Google only gives you credit for one backlink per referring domain, so everything else they consider as spam. Your backlinks do need to be do follow so that they share their power, and they need to be high authority backlinks, which means they're directly related to your business. Not all backlinks work with every business, and not all backlinks are created equal. You do need more of these than your competitors, but not just in volume, also in quality. You have been indexed for 31 keywords, And it looks like on average you actually are getting about 49 people to your website a month, which is surprising. Um, they aren't indexing your pages right now. You have 39 out of your 61 that are do follows. That means only 39 of these links are actually giving you any help. Looking at your keywords, you have water removal Washington is your only semi-local buyer intent keyword that you're ranking for. And these other ones here are all considered national keywords. So even if you rank, and you will get some of that volume when you do rank, but when that happens, you're going to get false metrics. A lot of that traffic is false because, see these 19 here that you got to your website, water removal is national. And so if you don't give the services in their state, they're going to leave your website. And so it is very important to focus in on those local buyer intent keywords, like these ones in Seattle, and any other community that has any search volume for your service that needs its own page. If we look at your competitors, we can see that they have a rank of a 10 with over 1,200 backlinks and only 139 referring domains, which again shows you that not all backlinks are created equal. So while you do need more, it needs to be the right quality. You don't need to overdo it in backlinks to referring domains. You get a 1-to-1. They only have 85 that are do follow, so realistically you only need to beat 85 referring domains. But because they have over 50 pages and a ton of content, they've been indexed for over 800 keywords, and they're getting over 700 people to their website every month. So it just shows you the volume that you're missing. If we look at your backlinks, no, excuse me, your keywords, there's one other thing I wanted to show you, which was interesting. We come down here, when we go to your website, we can't find any service or back pages, but here, for some reason, you have water page Bellevue. And when we go there, this is what it looks like. So it must be a hidden page on your website that at one point Google indexed, but as you can see, it's just missing a lot of stuff. I don't know what it was supposed to look like. Maybe it was a duplicate of your home page, because that's kind of what it looks like. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you that that's pretty funky. So your website does need some work in order to be optimized. And then your backlinks, you need to be tying these backlinks not just to your brand and to your website, but these need to be tied to those local buyer intent keywords so you can rank for them. And that's what's going to rank those keywords to the homepage in every one of your service areas. So it is really, really important. And then the last thing is this Google Maps section. I know in Auburn you are in the top 3, but in Seattle you are not. So you do want to be in the top 3 for your service areas, as well as those important keywords, because 30% of people go straight to the maps and won't go anywhere else. And so if you're not here, you send all those leads to your competitors. Now, in order to be in the top 3, there's several factors. Most important is citations, which is going to be the name of the business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Facebook, etc. So when you follow so you'll need a bunch more of those to get to the top. Now, if you follow all of these tips I provided you today, your website can be #1 across Google for each of your services and in each of your service areas using the proper local buyer intent keywords. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you found it helpful and you can apply these tips and start capturing more of those organic leads. I would really love to get your feedback on what you thought of this video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.